Okay. Hey, all right. Is uh is there anybody here? What's going on out there, everybody? How are you today? There's a couple things going on. There sure are. Welcome to the show and welcome to the program. It's great to have you here. I'm Uncle Bruce. They call me Uncle Bruce. This channel is called Stock Markets with Bruce. Okay, and I started this YouTube channel in the summer of 2020. And I started going live in January 2021. There was a little company called GameStop that kind of went, whoa! And I had done videos on GameStop in 2020 when it was $4.80 a share, and it was $6, and it was $8, and it was $16. I followed it with videos every once in a while. And I started going live every day in January 2021 when everything went batshit crazy. And I was going live to just try to explain in plain English what the hell is going on out there. And I've been doing that ever since. About the spring of 2021, summer 2021, I began to introduce stock option writing as a possible way to make money from this market while you're waiting for the stock to moon to, stratospheric heights. You might as well bring option premium in and cash flow into your account so you can pay your bills while you're waiting for the stock to go to the moon. And I started creating classes on how you could become an option writer, the opposite of what everyone else does. Okay, this channel is a niche channel, and 99% of the market out there, and most of the people, most of you only know one thing about the market. You buy low and then you sell high, and hopefully you buy a stock that is totally undiscovered or is about to take off, and you get in just in time, and then when it goes to the moon, you sell it. The problem is you never know when the just-in-time time is, and you have no idea what the moon means because you're inexperienced, and so are all your friends. And there you go. I saw this as a stockbroker. I was a stockbroker in 79. So 1979, I started as a stockbroker. And I was a desk trader. I was a branch manager of a brokerage firm. I was a vice president for a brokerage company. I took a company public myself back in the 80s and 90s. I was in the offshore game for a while, lived in the Cayman Islands for a couple years. I was in corporate finance. I've done a lot of stuff, and look at this face made for radio. I'm an old man here. I've been around a long time. And so when I see events like yesterday take place, it just reminds me of a time where I say to myself, oh, I've seen this before. Oh, I've seen that before. I know what's going to happen now. And sure enough, it does, because I have got too much experience going back, and I've seen all the games, and I've seen all the nonsense, and I've heard all the crap. I'm just not impressed like 25 and 30-year-olds are. I can't, how can I be? I'm 68 years old. 68. I'm an ancient fossil. But I'm watching this market, and oh my, how this market continues to misread facts is just stunning to me, but an opportunity for those of you who follow this channel to make a killing. And that's all there is to it. I'm kind of like, I sort of like the philosophy of the Godfather. It's not personal, it's business. And we're here to do business, and we're here to make money. The thing that, if you're new to this channel, you don't fully grasp, maybe, and it's okay. Welcome if you're new. I'm thrilled if you're new. Look, most of the people who comment here on this comment bar that you see going by, their names are in green. That means they're members of the channel, and there are two membership levels. There's a $10 a month level, and there's a $25 a month level. And you're sitting there going, what? There are people paying $25 a month to be on this guy's channel? Like, Jesus. Because we're not here for a good time. We're not here for a party. We're not here to wow you with fancy words. I'm not here to try to show off my knowledge to you. I'm just an old geezer who's trying to break down in plain English what the heck is going on and how you can take advantage of it. And if you want to become a member of this channel, I would appreciate it, because you'll probably notice that even with all the hype on SoFi, there are 270 people here right now watching, maybe 285. There are 20,000 people watching me live right now. I'm not that kind of a channel. I'm not a pretty boy, and I'm not. I don't have like all kinds of fancy guests with me, and I haven't got fancy graphics in the background, and I don't trade stock. I'm not a trader. I'm a commentator. I'm an old guy that just tries to disseminate the information for you and help you make money. And that is why there are members of this channel. The members of this channel keep me on the air, and they have special perks that they get. The lowest level, the $10 level, you get to comment on this bar during market trading time. So once the markets open up, we go to member-only commentary. And the Gold Bagel members, these guys, which there are more Gold Bagel members than anybody else, by the way. There are more people paying $25 a month to be here than 10. This just to kind of get this straight, because these people have figured out I can make money here, and $25 a month is a joke for what I get. Every Wednesday night, which means tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, Gold Bagel member show just for you guys. Primetime live with Uncle Bruce. The markets are closed. We can chat and go over what the hell happened this day. Also, if you're a Gold Bagel member, you join me half an hour before this show starts. I do a Gold Bagel alert show, and I also offer trade tips from time to time for just Gold Bagel members. So there's an incentive. I want to give you an incentive to be a Gold Bagel member, and I want it to pay you more than $300 a year. If I can help you make in one option right trade $300, that paid your Gold Bagel member for the year. If you were writing 10 contracts, you're writing 10 cash secured puts on SoFi, which you should be doing, and you score 50 cents a contract, net to you times 10, that's $50 times 10 contracts. You just made $500. That pays for a whole year of this, and leaves you $200 left over, which means now you can go, well, I could start taking his classes. And this is the other thing I live off of. I try to educate my viewers on how to become option writers and how to game this market and not get caught in the hype and the stupid moves that are being suggested to some of you out there by others. I'm trying to prevent you from making mistakes desperately. I'm trying to prevent you from making mistakes. There are 17 classes on my website. If you take the time after the show, whenever you want, get your butt over here to stockmarketswithbruce.ca. That's my website. I'm a Canadian. Head on over there. You're going to find my website homepage. You'll recognize this mug. There he is. That's me. And you'll go to the tab that says classes. And when you hit that, you'll see attention students classes in session. And then you'll see the listing of all the classes that are available. Lesson number 1, how to buy, call, and put stock options. Lesson number 2, how to write, call, and put stock options. And it goes on from there. We talk about trading techniques and talk about mistakes and strategies and earning income and how to do spreads. And we talk about butterfly stuff, and we talk about poor man covered call writing and rollover strategy. We cover it all. Each lesson adds on to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next lesson. And after you are watching these lessons, you're quickly figuring out, oh my God, there's a whole bunch to learn. Yeah, well, I don't want to burst your bubble, but right now the hottest growing market out there is the options market. That's where all the action is headed for. It's not in stocks. It's in options on stocks and ETFs and indexes. And if you waltz into that casino, onto the floor of that casino, there are all kinds of slot machines for you to play. If you want to buy call options and put options, you are going to get your butt handed to you if you do not know what the hell you're doing. And if you don't understand how options work, you are a sap. S-A-P, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Do not be a sap and walk into the option market naked. You're going to get killed over there. What I do is I try to take my viewers and turn them into casinos. I want you to own the slot machine and operate it. I don't want you to play it. I want you to own the slot machine, or two, or three, or four, or five, depending on what option strategies you like to play with. You're going to become an option writer, and you're going to make the money from the SAPs, which are hundreds of millions of them, and they're coming in droves from everywhere on the planet, because this little device right here, this little thing right here has changed everything in the last decade. And in the last 3 years with COVID, this is the tool that people use to access their trading accounts. And whether they're sitting on the toilet, or they're going to Starbucks for a coffee, or they're taking their dog for a walk, this is with them at all times. And there are people out there foolishly trading the market without any idea what the hell they're doing. And it is your job, it is your mission in life to take their money. Because if you don't take this money that's being handed to you on a silver platter by these gamblers, then you're leaving it for those who are taking the money from the SAPs. And who are those kids? Just go to YouTube and enter a little search called private jets landing in Las Vegas for the Super Bowl. Why don't you just go ahead? I dare you to look up videos like that. You're going to find others, and I love plane spotters. I haven't got a problem with plane spotters. They love to follow planes coming and going out of airports. They were following how many private jets were coming in for the Super Bowl, and there were hundreds of them coming in. There was no parking available for private jets in Las Vegas. They were turning away jets. They were allowing them to land, offload your people, and get out of here. Park it somewhere else. Those are the folks making the money from the SAPs. And I want you to be those people. I want you to do what they do. Now, can you get your own private jet? Probably not. Unless you're managing a couple $1 million. I don't think so. But for those of you who are sitting here with $5, $10, $20, $50, $100, $200, $500,000, that's most of you. There's a way for you to make money without being the sap on the floor. You could be an option writer. Join this channel, hang out a while, check the classes out, take one here, take another one there. What you'll find is you'll start writing options while you're taking the classes. Holy moly macaroni, you're earning while you're learning. And if you take a class a week or 2 classes a week, decide for yourself, this is a college course I'm going to take, and it's going to change my financial life. And you hang around here long enough, you're really going to figure it out. All right. That's the commercial. Thank you for joining me today. And oh my God, what a day we had yesterday. What the heck happened? I am thrilled at what happened yesterday. I'm actually quite happy. I'm delighted. Look, a week ago, I was sitting here talking to you guys, those of you who were here last week, and we were watching this. Check this little chart out. I hope this is coming up. See if I can make this pop up. I don't know if I can. Let me get rid of that, and let me go over there and see if it's going to work. Are you working? Yeah, there it is. It's working. Okay, I'm going to pop myself down here. All right. Look, this any of you can watch this all you want, but this is a chart on MarketWatch. Anyone can go to marketwatch.com. You can watch a chart like this on Yahoo or your trading platform. Doesn't matter. Look, last Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday. Look at the price of the stock on SOFI. Just over 9, just under 9. And I'm here all last week going, something's going on. Something is going on. This stock is not fluctuating. It is being held around this $9 level. Why is the stock not moving anywhere? Something was brewing. And the first thought we had was, oh, yeah, what's happening is there's a big 5 bank deal in the works. There's some kind of something big going to happen. Well, we got that announcement a couple of days ago about U.S. Bancorp and some kind of a deal there. And that did nothing for the stock. As a matter of fact, it made the stock drop on Monday from the 9 level down to that 850 level. Nothing came out of it. And then yesterday, look what was happening during the day yesterday. This is midday or whatever during the day yesterday. You all remember this. There was 93 million traded when you saw this chart. We got this announcement right here. This company is announcing a proposed convertible senior note offering due 2029. That was the announcement, and the stock promptly went down to $7. 7.15 a share, even 7.15. Remember that? And panic in the streets. Oh, the end of the world. Oh, the company's being diluted. Oh, tears. We're going to go. We're going to be delisted. It is to laugh. It is just to laugh. My viewers here were giggling with joy as they were buying up the stock as it kept falling off. They just kept picking it up, and they did one other thing. Because there is this one other thing we like to do around here. Just one thing we like to do around here, and that is we write stock options. And what we do is we write cash secured puts on SOFI. Now you're asking yourself, what the hell does that mean? You're new, you don't know what I'm talking about. What we do is we say to the market, oh, you wanna go down? Well, okay, you want to go down? Great. Here's what we'll do. Instead of buying the stock for $7.50 or $7.30 or whatever, what we'll do is we'll put up $700 in cash in our account. For every $700 in cash we have in our account, we are going to sell or write a put contract that expires in January 2025 or January 26 or June 2020. Out there, a $7 cash secured put, where we are saying to the market, we will buy your SOFI at $7 a share. Just anytime you want to sell it to us, I'll buy it off you for $7 a share. Here's my put contract. I'm selling this contract to anyone who wants to buy it. And people were paying my viewers yesterday dollars a share, $1.50, $2, $2.50, various levels for various priced contracts. They were writing $7 contracts, $10 contracts, $9 contract, depending on the expiry date. There are various levels available. And they were saying, yeah, I'll buy this stock. There are people writing $10 put contracts yesterday for $3.50 or something like that. They were saying, yeah, I'll give you $10, but you got to give me $3.50 up front. So in effect, my viewer was saying, I'm actually going to pay you $6.50. I'll buy SOFI off you for $6.50 if you don't want it anymore. But we'll call it a $10 deal because it's a $10 contract. If the shares in the next 6 months go to $9 a share, just $9, then this put contract that was sold for $3.50 a share, $350 a contract for $700. In other words, you put up $700 and get $350 back, half your money. These folks are sitting now on a contract that is only worth $1 a share, because at $9 a share versus a $10 exercise price on your contract, there's only $1 differential. This contract isn't going to be worth $3.50 anymore. Right now, it's $7.50. It's worth $3.50. It's $2.50 in the money. The stock is $2.50 under $10. But at $9, it's only $1 under. It's worth $1.50. $1.70, $1.40, because as each day goes by, time is running out on this limited time offer. This contract expires. And when it expires, it's only worth either its book value, how far the stock is under the price, or it's worthless. Because if the shares go to $11, you got a $10 put contract out there. You don't have to buy stock from anybody at $10. People won't sell you stock at 10. They can sell it for 11. They're going to sell it to you. Your contract that you got $3.50 for is worthless. You don't have to buy it back. You keep all $3.50. Well, then what you do now, you ask, you write another one. You write another put contract. This time you write maybe a $12 or a $13 contract for 6 months, a year out, and take $3.50 for that one. Rinse and repeat. As the casino, you're always there. The gamblers come and go. They're handing you money. I'm watching this market yesterday going, this is great. This is great. The stock is plummeting. People are getting wiped out. What you saw yesterday, everybody, was where you began to notice, if you were an observer yesterday and you were folding your arms going, what the hell's going on here? You began to notice who's real and who's a pretender. Because for the last number of months, many of you have been bombarded with information on SOFI because you clicked on Google a story on SOFI. You watched videos on YouTube about SOFI, and that means you're in the algorithm for SOFI info. So you've been bombarded with YouTube suggested videos and all kinds of other stuff. And so you started to follow people, and you started to listen to people, and you started to watch so-called experts talk to you about the greatness of SoFi and how fantastic the company is and how unbelievably well the shares will do. You've also noticed the haters, because there are always haters about something, and you've seen analysts with really low price predictions and all kinds of other stuff. You've seen it all, and you noticed yesterday the panic that started to hit the streets as these some of these so-called experts began to show their hand at how nervous they were about the stock going down. Why was that? Why was that? Well, guess what happened yesterday? A whole bunch of people got wiped out. We have people out there who are calling themselves investors, long-term, dedicated, loyal investors in the markets. And in some cases, they're loading up on SoFi. And what they've done is, instead of investing money that they can, quote, afford to lose, which is the adage for the stock market, you invest money that you can afford to lose. They invested money they couldn't afford to lose. They invested everything they had into this hot stock SoFi, thinking, hey, it's going to 15 anytime. Then they went ahead and borrowed on margin from their broker more stock on SoFi. So now they're borrowing money on money they can't afford to lose, which means they've doubled the pain. And then the stock went down. And they had enough for 50-cent dippage, maybe down to $8 or something. They'll be fine. They're going to be okay. And then it went under 8, and it went to 780 and 770 and 750 and 740 and 730, and they got wiped out. Their broker sold them out. We had 187 million trade yesterday. Wouldn't be surprised if 80 million shares were sellouts. People who sold themselves out and got the hell out and just said, I'm never doing this again. And others who got wiped out and found out, oh, geez, my broker just sold half my position on me. I had no idea. I just got wiped out. I say good riddance. I'm glad to see it as an ex-broker, as an old man who's been around for decades. This is the best thing to happen to stock, when you get the shakeout. You get the shakeout day, and that's what happened yesterday. We shook out the loose leaves off of that tree, and the leaves that are left are the nice green ones. We got, if you're on a ship at sea, we got rid of the loose hands on deck. They're gone. They've washed overboard. They're going to have to try to swim back to the boat. Those who are left hung on for dear life and tied themselves down. And on this channel, a whole bunch of my viewers are going, Bruce, what an opportunity. I'm writing more of these cash secured puts. I don't need to borrow money to buy the SoFi shares on margin. I can just write cash secured puts. And if I'm writing 7s or 8s or 9s or 10s, I'll take this cash that they are giving me, anywhere from 25% to 50% of the amount of money you're putting up, depending on what you're writing. And they're going, yeah, I'm just going to fold my arms now. And if the shares even go to 8.50, I'm already laughing, because these puts are losing value dramatically as the shares begin to inch their way up. And time shrinks the time premium out. I make money both ways. Stock doesn't have to do anything, and I'm going to make money on this trade. There's the secret to investing versus day trading. And welcome to the party where the investors here are casinos, and we just sit back and go, yeah, let's shake these morons out of here. Let's get rid of these fools. They don't deserve to be in the stock. 4.3 million traded, by the way, in the pre-market. We open up in about 34 minutes. Welcome to the party, pal. Look, last night they came out with the numbers for this deal, okay? I made a video yesterday that many of you have seen, and many of you have told your friends to watch, and I appreciate it. Trying to explain in some form of plain English what the hell was going on. I wasn't trying to save the stock from going lower or anything like that. I was just telling you, here's the deal, okay? The board of directors of SoFi are not stupid, okay? They're very loyal to the shares of the company. They're very loyal to the company. Mr. Noto, the CEO, has put his own money on the table time and time again. For those of you who are long-term holders of this stock, you appreciate it. You're aware of it. You know all about it. But for those out there who claim to be investors but were just day traders, you're not listening and weren't listening. They were not getting the message that Noto is putting everything he's got into the stock, because he knows under $10 a share, he is stealing billions from others down the road. He really will. He'll become a very wealthy man, along with all of his associates, followers, directors, key officers. A bunch of employees are into the stock option plan. They are all going to do extremely well. It just reminds me of the days when Apple went public back in the 80s, and when the Apple employees never lost faith in Apple stock and just kept buying it no matter how bad it got, even after Jobs got kicked out and he came back in. Same with Microsoft. The diehard early adopters, the early buyers of Microsoft became millionaires. Facebook early investors became millionaires. Amazon, Google, again and again and again, became incredibly wealthy. They stuck it out. They folded their arms and said, "You're not shaking me out. You're not shaking me out." These people at SOFI are not making moves to dilute you and to hurt you and to desperately try to survive. They're not desperately trying to survive. They're doing quite well, thank you very much. The SoFi Bank is doing really nicely. 8+ million members. It's going to be 10+ million members before the year is out. Next year, it's going to be 15 million members. Mark my words. These guys are on fire. They are growing leaps and bounds. And they chose to do this financing deal. They weren't forced to do this financing deal. No one put a gun to the head of Noto and the board of directors to take this $750 million convertible debt offering. No, they chose to do this deal because it is the wise move to make for the company and a very wise move to make for the shareholders. And yet the panicky ones just they can't comprehend it. Again, this separates winners from losers. I get it. Look, they are saying we're going to raise $750 million plus an option for 20 million more for the underwriter. Great, fantastic, super. It's going to be $800-something million, and after expenses, whatever that number is. Great, tons of money. What got lost in the ether here was that $320 million is on the books right now in the form of preferred shares that they issued a long time ago. And they're paying 12.5% interest on that preferred share. That interest rate was about to boost to 17.5% this June. This is March. Remember, it's March, April, May, June. In 3 months, this $320 million debt was going to have to be paid out at 17.5%. Does that sound like a credit card to you? It sounds like a credit card to me. They're not going to pay 1.5% per month on $320 million. Why would they do that? They'll do this deal right here, $750 million deal plus the option. They'll pay the $320 off in full. The money that they're bringing in right now, this $800+ million, they are paying 1.25% interest on it. That's all it's costing them to get this money. They're replacing 17.5% potential expense, 12.5% certain expense, with 1.25%. Brilliant. That is corporately a brilliant move. What's even better is that they worked with the broker and they work with the investors, which are institutional investors. By the way, let's not forget, these are not mom and pop buyers of 500 shares of the company or $5,000 of to buy a bond in the company. No, these are institutional investors. There might only be 10 of them. I don't even know. There might even be only 5 investors. I don't even know how many there are because it's a private placement. It's a bought deal. It's a done deal. These investors are going, give us 1.25% interest. That's good enough. That's all we need. Don't worry about the rate, the bank rate, the so-called Fed fund rate at 5%, and 10-year notes at 4.1%. Forget all that. Give us 1.25% on this money. Knock off that $320 million preferred share deal at 12.5. You've just taken $40 million of interest off the expenses of the bank. $10 million a quarter. They've just made a profit of an additional profit for the company of $10 million every 3 months, $40 million a year for you shareholders. The shareholders gained value yesterday. No one talks about it. No, the panickers weren't talking about that deal. Why? Because they were being sold out by their brokers on margin. Stock went down, they got blown out. Remember, losing money they can't afford to lose, and they borrowed on it, so they're in big trouble. All right, so the bank makes this move and says, okay, well, we'll get rid of that preferred share. That still leaves $500 million lying around. What happens with that money? 78.8 million of that money went into a cap call transaction. That's a cap call option. This is the golden ticket that you want to know about. This is what took Uber shares from the low 40s back in November to where we are now, around $80 a share. And it's going to take Uber higher than this. Uber is going to break $95 a share before the summer even hits. This is a wonderful deal. This is where Uber took $1.7 billion and raised cash and are going to swap that $1.7 billion for stock in the company in the 70s, I think $72, but it can't be done unless the stock breaks $95 a share, and the cap call option deal goes up to, I think, 120, 130. It's a win-win. For SOFI, the deal is this. The stock closed last night at 727. Add 30% to that price, you come up with a price of $945. This $750 million plus the option can be converted into common stock of SOFI at $945 a share. Not $545, not $245, $945. That's the reason why the stock was held around $9 here. These institutions are going, we know the stock can go way beyond $9 a share. We'll take the deal at $945. But the institutions can't get the stock at $945 unless the company wants to give it to them, and the company can't give it to them at $945 unless the shares trade at 30% more than $945. That's also in the deal. What's that number? Well, that's $12.29. Wait a minute. The shares have to trade at least at $12.29 in order for the company to swap the stock with debt? That I didn't know that. Oh yeah, there you go. And there's another little number that you might be familiar with the first two, but the next number you are not reading anywhere. The next number is this capped call option that the company bought for $78.8 million. The company now has an option to buy the shares they need to swap out their debt at either 727 or 945. I don't know the number because they don't have to publish it. But the higher the shares go in price, the more value the call option has. Like any call option would go up. This is an off-market derivative market trade that is not on the option market. This contract will go up in value as the shares go up in value. The company is motivated for the stock to go up. The limit on that option is $14.54. It's double the price of the stock at $7.27 where we closed last night. All right. So the company, in my guess is they may well have an option to acquire the stock at $9.45 on their contract. And if the shares break $14.54, the company will be up $5.10 a share for every share they have a right to acquire. That means their option is worth more money. It's in the money, $5.10. I don't know how many shares the company is allowed to get. I don't know what that number is. I've been speculating about 100 million shares. And the reason I figure that is if the company is up $5.50 a share, $5 a share on the contract with 100 million shares at play, that's a $500 million gain to the corporation. If they have an option for 150 million shares, and it could be any number, then at $5 a pop is $750 million. Where have you heard that money? Where have you heard that number before? 150 million shares times $5 is $750 million, which is the deal that they just announced. Well, if they make a profit of $750 million and on the price, over the price they can buy the stock at, they can exercise the contract and hand over the stock and knock off the debt, and there's no interest payable on any of it. This is just a very plain, very simple way to explain this deal, and there's much more to it, and I'm not going into it. I just don't want to bust all brains. Bottom line is this. Management of the company has every reason for the stock to go over $14.54 a share. That is the floor of this deal. That's not the ceiling of this deal. It's the floor. You have to turn your thinking around here. We're option writers, okay? And we think the opposite of the market. And I look at this deal and I go, my God, the management of this company will do everything in their power to promote the hell out of this market. They'll come up with timed announcements. The first announcement they're going to make is the fact that we have to up our estimates for profitability. They have to do that announcement next week, because by the end of this week, they close this deal and they eliminate these preferred shares. They don't pay $40 million in interest anymore. They're going to have to adjust their net earnings by $40 million a year just on that. One more thing. There's always one more thing. Deep in the announcement that we released last night, way down there, is the $600 million preferred announcement swap, zero interest preferred deal. What the street doesn't get, and what the street is forgetting, and again, 8-second attention span people don't pay attention to the details. Okay, they can't. They haven't got more than 8 seconds. And you would have to go into the financials and into the footnotes of the financials, which are on the SEC filings if you ever want to take the time. And you'll find out about these zero interest preferred shares that are out there. And you'll realize that they've always been out there. The company, when it was private and it became public from 2021, 2022, 2023, it's always been in the books. It's always been known that the company could theoretically dilute shares from their treasury to eliminate these preferred shares. And if they were to do that, it would actually improve the value of the common shares as a whole, because preference goes to preferred shareholders. Preferred shareholders are always ahead of common shareholders. The company is eliminating preferred shareholders. They're eliminating them. One through a $750 million plus deal, and one through this stock swap. And what they did last night, or what they've announced, is 61,713,287 shares will be used to retire $600 million of preferred shares. That means the company got paid or swapped preferred stock into common stock at a price of $9.72. Not $7.41, not $5, not $3. This is a boost, a gain to the shareholders. This is where the company wins. The board of directors aren't idiots. They know what the hell they're doing. They're following the playbook that you have to follow to enhance shareholder value. It's nothing personal. It's just business, and it's good business, and they're looking long term. They don't give a crap at the board of directors if you owe margin to your broker. They don't give a crap, and they're never going to care. They don't know your name. They don't want to know your name. They don't really want to bump into you at the grocery store and have a chat. They're building their company's value and wealth and stability and profitability by making these moves. And these were brilliant moves, all in one fell swoop. And the market completely misread it. But I get it. I understand. I know why the market misread it. 8-second attention span, nothing but pump and dump promoters. In many cases, there are haters, lovers, there are shorters. Oh, and by the way, the shorters, I haven't even talked about those guys. 158 million shares are short as of last report. You all know that. I'm waiting for the next report to come out shortly. What's going to happen to them? Because think about this. If these folks are short the stock at $7, $6, $7, $8, $9, anywhere in that neighborhood, if they're short 158 million shares, don't you think that hedge funds out there that are short this stock are having meetings this morning, last night, and all day today? Shouldn't they be going, wait a minute, there's this moron, this YouTube moron out there with this, nothing but forehead. He has no hair or whatever he's got going. There's this guy out there who's saying this is the best thing to happen to the company. What are you talking about? The stock's garbage. There's an analyst saying it's going to $3 a share. We're short. We're going to make money. He's going, no, hold it. Wait a second. He's saying that this whole thing here, this 750 plus options, that's being done at $9.45. That's above our short price. But it can't be done unless it's the stock goes to $12.29. That's way above our short price. And there's a cap call transaction in play at 54. Guys, we're short at $8. At 14.54, we're underwater by 6.54 on our 158 million shares. I'm talking as if there's one shorter, but there isn't. But do the math, okay? Get your calculator out and figure it out. 650 a share times 158 million shares short. How much of a loss are these guys looking at? Okay. To top it all off, if they really read the deal, they just issued 61 million shares to retire $600 million in preferred obligations. That's 972. That all happened in the last 36, 48 hours. Shorters, you're in big trouble. You guys are in huge, huge trouble, because I estimate that about 100 million shares of free trading stock is going to be gobbled up now in order to be exercised, to be sent to these institutional investors who aren't going to sell the stock. They're going to hold the stock for years, because by the time they get the stock, and this stock is over $15 a share, we've had not only the first quarter financials come out, which come out in like 60 days, then we have the second quarter and the third quarter. After the third quarter release of financials, this company will have had 4 consecutive quarters of profits. What does that mean? 4 consecutive quarters of profits means that this company is now technically eligible to be listed on the S&P 500 index. Oh, wait, $20 a share, 1 billion shares. It's a $20 billion market cap company, 4 consecutive quarters of profits, higher estimates for profits beyond that, obviously. They're eligible to be an S&P 500 listed company, which means what? Every index fund on the planet has to buy SOFI stock if they're going to become a member of the S&P 500 index. We're less than 6 months away from the fourth quarter of profits. The countdown is on. The board of directors knows this. Noto knows this. Kathy Woods knows this. All institutional investors out there know this. All the guys who just bought the 750 million plus the whatever of stock, they know this. They're well. Wall Street knows this. Now Wall Street, in one fell swoop on this deal and this secondary deal, is now able to say to their clientele, this is a buy. Watch for, in the next 2 weeks, a whole bunch of buy recommendations coming out on SOFI from senior Wall Street firms, not Joe Schmuck at a regional brokerage house in somewhere else, and not some highfalutin YouTuber somewhere with their little analytical whatever. No, I'm talking about the big boys in Wall Street. And watch London, watch Frankfurt, watch Shanghai, watch Tokyo. They'll all follow in and go, SOFI. This company has just strengthened their balance sheet. They've just reduced expenses. Their membership is growing leaps and bounds. They've signed an NBA deal. They've made a deal with US Bancorp. On and on and on it goes. The stock can become a Wall Street darling. That's what's going on. Because as of yesterday, SOFI did the one thing they needed to do to get Wall Street on board. What was the one thing they did yesterday? They hired Wall Street to raise $800-something million and paid them a commission and gave Wall Street an option. The $750 million plus this $100-something million optional buy is for the Wall Street brokers. Now they're in. Now they are in. And where did they get in? $7.27 a share. Wall Street is in at $7.27. What do you think their upside is? Massive. Stock goes to $20 a share. Wall Street's up almost $13 a share. Yeah, they're motivated. They have more than an 8-second attention span. They have bond departments interested and equity departments interested and their option departments interested. And every platform out there that you can use to buy and sell anything you want, including anything to do with SOFI, guess who owns the platforms? Who's Thinkorswim, Schwab, name them all. The big boys are in the platforms as well as these independents. Wall Street has just adopted SOFI as one of their own. And did you see the article yesterday afternoon that came out about these convertible bond offerings taking over the bond departments? Did you read about that? SOFI was included in that article. These convertible bond offerings with cap call transaction kickers are huge. They are the rage right now on Wall Street. Wall Street can't do IPOs. There's one here, one there, one here, one there. There used to be, 2 IPOs a day back in 2021. We used to have 100 companies a year go public. We haven't got 5 or 6 on the board at the moment. It's almost dried out. Where can Wall Street make money? Selling bonds. Well, you can't sell bonds to Apple right now. They don't need any money. Google doesn't need any money. Microsoft doesn't need to issue any bonds. These guys are sitting on billions, trillions of dollars if you add it all up. Who needs cash? And where can Wall Street get in on the action? Well, Uber needed cash, $1.7 billion. They made that deal happen. Rocket Lab did a deal 2 weeks ago. Now SoFi and others. Watch for more. There's much more of this coming. And SoFi was approached, I'm sure, by Wall Street. Or someone at Uber, SoFi, was watching me for the last 2 months going, Ian, that guy is telling us that we should be doing this. And maybe that happened. I don't think so. And Wall Street and SoFi have now gotten together. All of a sudden, Wall Street is part of SoFi, and SoFi is part of Wall Street. The marriage has been consummated. It closes on Friday, whatever. So the stock is $7.40 right now. If you're expecting it to open at $8 right off the get-go this morning, I have bad news for you. There's no reason for that to happen. The deal has to close, has to be filed and SEC stamped and all that crap. The lawyers are on it, okay? The accountants are on it. The lawyers are on it. It's a done deal. It's being finished. It'll be finalized. And then the mitts are off. And so this is a limited time offer that you guys are being offered out there. If you recognize it or not, I don't know, but it's a limited time offer. The stock is under $7.50 a share in the pre-market. We open in 11 minutes. The mitts are coming off at any time, and the shares are free to move about the country. And the 1454 number is the new floor of this stock. That's what will become the floor. Not tomorrow, not Tuesday, but that's where we're going and beyond, because there are 850 million reasons why SoFi, 845 million reasons why SoFi wants the shares over 1454, and it's way more than that. The higher these shares go, and the sooner they lock in their fourth quarter of profitability, the eligibility kicks in for S&P 500 inclusion. And don't be fooled. They are going to become part of the S&P 500 without a doubt. And then they're going to move up the rankings in that index. Count on it. Welcome to the party, pal. Oh my God. How do I do it? 535 people are here watching me today. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for popping in here. I really appreciate it. If you could please do me a favor. If you do any one thing, just one thing, it costs you nothing. Would you mind hitting the thumbs up button? Help this old man with a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a YouTube recognition. The thumbs ups are a way for YouTube to be reminded that this channel is relative. There's a reason this channel exists. It has incredible engagement with its viewers. And this channel deserves to be exposed to the rest of YouTube. So thank you. If those of you can hit that thumbs up button for me, I would really appreciate it. We're at 234 right now. I beg for 200 a day. I beg, I plead, I bleed for 200 thumbs ups a day. With 500 plus here, we should easily break 400 thumbs ups today, and maybe more. And so if you can hit that button for me, please do. And welcome to the party, pal. If you want to become a part of this channel, you are more than welcome to come in here. I cannot thank enough people like Paul Chapas, who's become a Chillin' with Uncle Bruce member. Paul, thank you so much for joining us this morning. You're welcome here. The family here is unbelievable. This YouTube family is the best in the business. Thank you very much. I cannot thank all of you enough for donations to this channel, super chats, PayPal donations, picking up the classes. If you really want to learn how to do the option thing, and you've taken some classes, and you're becoming a member here, this is great. You can also consider a one-on-one session with me privately. And if you'd like to have one of those, send me an email and we'll set something up for you. It's a $400 cost per session. They're supposed to be an hour long. I always go over. I can't help it. But we'll straighten you out and help you go down the road. Flint Creek, hey, Uncle Bruce is the GOAT. Hit that thumb, peeps, and cone, and come buy some soap so I can buy more shares of SOFI. There you go. Flint Creek Soap Company, official soap of this channel. Lorraine, thank you for your $20 donation. Please don't leave me behind. Beach Boy, 60 shekels. Alberto, word, lemon pie rules. Not a lurker, $20 donation. Let's go lurkers. Alberto, many are here based off of the video Uncle Bruce shared yesterday. No one explained it like this. Hit the thumbs up at the minimum and join this channel. Uncle Bruce, thanks for the insight. Thank you, my friend. And thank you, all of you, for these fabulous donations and also becoming members. Some of you have joined in here. I've been behind and I have not been able to catch up and keep up with you guys. I know some of you, like Lurker, Let's Go Bagel Family. I've been a member here for 13 months. Thank you, my friend. Beach Boy, a member for 35 months and counting. Thank you, my friend. Charlie, I've been a member for 11 months. This membership will pay for itself. Tabor, new member. Thank you, Tabor, for joining up. Appreciate it. Again, I cannot thank you all enough. I just can't. It's fantastic you're here. We're opening in 6 minutes. We got a lot to watch, a lot to follow, a lot to wonder about. And if you're becoming a member today, thank you. Don't forget, if you're a Gold Bagel member tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern, primetime live with me and the Gold Bagel members only, you will be getting an alert if you're a Gold Bagel member. And if you are a Gold Bagel member and you can't join me live, if you're thinking, oh, I want to be a member, but I can't be there live, I'm working tonight, or my wife is making me do something, or my husband is making me do something, you can watch the rerun as a Gold Bagel member. You can watch last week's show. You can watch the pre-alert shows whenever you want to watch the pre-alert shows, as well as the regular show. So you're not locked out if you're not here live, if you're going to be a member of this channel. Okay, thank you all. Melvin, I've been a member here for a month. 1 month. Cheers, baby. Thank you, pal. This is great stuff. Not a lurker. Just a heads up to all you new people. Members only is coming up, and you can still listen to thumbs up, but you'll not be able to text from 8:30 to 9:30. You can chat in here. That's true. You cannot chat once the market opens on this channel during market hours. Thank you all. Ryan, I couldn't say it better myself. I want to rock. Let's go, baby. Bandu number 5. Been a member for 32 months. Let's get the 400 thumbs ups for this guy. Thank you all. Thank you very much for being here. It's appreciated. All right, there you go. Welcome all to the party. Welcome all to the show. Welcome all to the channel today. 741 pre-market last trade that I noticed on SOFI. Volume this morning, 8.18 million as far as CNBC is concerned. That's what I'm showing. This is exceptionally high pre-market activity. If we've got a big blob of stock waiting to go through on the opening, we may pop higher than this. We'll see. We'll find out. I just doing the best I can with what I've got. You may or may not find additional commentary on this stock from places like CNBC or others. Some of you may only find commentary about this stock from channels that are promoting the stock or who are hating it. Again, you have to decide for yourself who's real and who isn't. Tom, I've been a member for a month. I'm a newbie. Thank you, Tom, for that. Again, all the noobs that have come in here in the last couple of months, welcome all. So glad you're here. We're just trying to make you guys richer and give you all a heads up as to what is going on. Thank you all. David Duff. Hey, guys, join the family. You won't regret it. Uncle Bruce has taught me a lot in a short time. I'm just trying to give you all of my knowledge as best I can. It's 45 plus years worth of it, and I can't do it in 5 minutes. It took me 45 years to acquire, and I'll just bleed it out to you as best I can, and hopefully you'll all get a lot from it. Palantir up $2 this morning. Giddy up, John. Paul is a new member. Welcome, Paul, to the show, the channel, the hopes, the wishes, and dreams of everybody. Yeah, he's upgraded to a Gold Bagel membership. Beautiful, Paul. Nicely done. Anyone can upgrade anytime they want. Apparently, YouTube will just charge you the differential on a prorated basis from 10 a month to 25 a month. So The worst case scenario is to upgrade the first month. It'll run you $15 or less. If you got 2 weeks to go until your next pay cycle, it costs you $7.50 or something like that. Tom is a Gold Bagel member. Thank you, Tom, for joining in here. I love it. Melvin, of course, and Mandu number 5 are Gold Bagel members. Thank you guys for letting the world know how long you've been with us. It makes a difference. All right, we're going comment member only right now. We're whipping over here to get this done. We're going to be a member only commentary going forward here. Thank you all for joining me and being part of this channel. Thank you for subscribing. The new subscribers have come in here. I think we added 1,000 subscribers yesterday. If I'm not mistaken, overnight, we may have added as much as 1,000 subscribers. That is shockingly delicious. That's phenomenal. Thank you, everybody. We've broken the 79,000 barrier on subscribers. Welcome to the party, kids. We're here to make money. It's not personal. It's just business. This is what we're about here. Matt, thank you. Welcome to Gold Bagel Level. Matt, thank you for popping in here and joining this party. New member, fabulous, man. This is great. If any of you out there are taking the classes and you're having any problems with your links, like you're trying to buy a class on the website and you can't get the link to work, or you lost it, just send me a private email. You'll find it down below here always, but you'll also find it through the website. I will take care of you. We'll get you the links after the shows are over. Not a problem. If any of you have questions about these classes you've been taking, you've got questions about option trades you've done and you're kind of not sure what to do next, send me an email. If you don't want to talk to me on the air, you can send me a private email. I'll do the best I can, but you have to give me the time to do what I do here for my followers. Thank you all. Joining us, JJ is here. Good morning to you, David Duff. Good morning, everybody. And Honeybee, there's also a Discord channel, and many of us participate in. If you become a member of this channel, if you're becoming a Gold Bagel member, send me a private email and say, Bruce, I'd like to become part of the Discord group. I don't participate in the Discord group. This is just for you guys. But you need to send me an email so I can send you a link to help you get in, because it is guarded very carefully against troll attacks. And we really want members in there, not trolls. So again, if you'd like to become part of the Discord, join in as a Gold Bagel member. Send me an email, and we'll get you set up. Okay. Thank you, everybody. Here we go. Alberto, members only. Larry, set us free. KMO is a new member. Honeybee is here. Let's go. Matt, welcome. Not a lurker. Let's go. Daniel is a member for 14 months. Thank you. And we're waiting now for Larry to hit the bells. Is Larry here? If not, someone else will do it. It is time to start this market, and let's see what we have in store here for this session. Welcome all to the party, kids. We got all kinds of stuff to follow here. Oh my gosh. I say good news for SOFI shareholders. Really, really, really good news. But the market will do what it does. It will trade where it trades, and we have to tolerate it, like it or not. And in the end, I think we win. Alberto is welcoming the new members. So is Not a Lurker. And hello, let's go, baby. The VIX is heading down. The markets are going to go up. Today is Wednesday. Prime time, says Ed. I forgot it's prime time. Mr. 2, new member, welcome to the show. KM, you earned my sub. Thanks for what you do, Bruce. Thank you, KM. Kamo, thank you very much. And welcome from Alberto to all of you who are here today as newbies and members and upgraders and you name it. You're all, it's great to have you. I see SOFI at 744 at the moment, up 16 cents, something like that. The first volume salvo I'm showing is 12.3 million. You guys can let me know what you see as we kind of get the start of this day kind of rolling here. And we'll kind of follow it from there. Watch list over here. Let me kind of get this upgraded as well as I get everything started. We're up 236 on the Dow. We're ahead now on the S&P 500, 34 points. NASDAQ up 150. So the Dow's up 0.58 of a percentage point. The S&P is up 0.69, and the NASDAQ is up full percentage point to start the morning in the first 2 minutes. Oil up 154 to 79.69. The VIX is down 49 cents. Okay. That's what I've got right now. 742, 739 on SOFI. This is going to jump around a bit here as it sort of sorts itself out. We'll see just what this volume is going to do. We're at 13.8 now on the SOFI opening volume in 2.5, 3 minutes. So welcome to the beginning of the beginning. Rocket Lab is up 13 cents right now, 437. Like to see a little more recovery there. We've got GameStop up 9 cents. What else is going on here? Anything significant? Apple down a dime, nothing much there. Goldman up 164, Cisco up 41. We got gains here. Tesla showing a 73-cent loss, nothing serious. We're at 180 a share. ARC Innovations up $1.07. Microsoft up 27 cents. Pfizer up 79. HPQ up 43. Google's up 49 cents. Amazon up 193. NVIDIA, big move, 1857. Those of you out there who've been writing put credit spreads, I'm not ignoring you. Welcome to your party. The money just keeps flowing in. Those of you who have figured out how to write credit spreads, put credit spreads, the money is flowing in. You deserve every dime you get. Leave them nothing. Love it. Keep up the good work, everybody. There are all kinds of dollars to be had here on writing contracts, and the lessons now are really paying off for some of you handsomely, and I'm really happy about this, to say the least. I got Amazon up 150, as I say, NVIDIA up 18, Unity's up 13, AI, C3.ai Inc. is up 122, back to 32.47. Maybe that little slump is behind us, we'll see. Adobe's up 360, the Spiders are up 320, the Qs are up 404, Netflix up 205, IBM up 193 now, Meta's up 879, Vanik up 480, Home Depot up 320, Enphase up 270, Palantir up $1.50 to 25.31, Giddy up, Uber up 57 cents, right there to 79.67, and that will go even higher. Congrats and welcome all of you to the channel today, and thank you again for these thumbs ups, everybody. It is much appreciated. 358 have come in on the thumbs up meter. 400, it shouldn't be a problem. We might even make 500 today. You guys are awesome. Thank you so very much. Welcome, guys. Who else is here? A warm welcome from White Feather for all new members. As always, DB, hello, Uncle Bruce. I really appreciate the level of expertise, your knowledge and guidance has already helped a lot of people. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, DB. Appreciate you, as you know. Try me, bitch. I love that. I just joined yesterday. Try me is here. Hector, hello to all the new members. Not a lurker, let's go, people. Double D, more SOFI cash secured puts at 205. Thank you very much. Alberto, 30,000 a month, easily done, folks. Follow his instructions via classes and his one-on-ones. You too can make 30,000 a month. It's true. It can be done easily. You just have to want it bad enough. There are people who talk the talk, but they don't walk the walk. Many of you know who I'm talking about. You have friends, relatives, golf buddies, what have you, former work employees. You know there are people who talk the talk but will never walk the walk. If you want to become an option writer and make money at it, you had better know what the hell you're doing, because there are a lot of people out there who are against you, trying to steal money from you. You've got to learn how to steal money from them, and it's legal. It's very legal. You'll, after a few option writes, you'll go, is this legal? Am I allowed to do this? People are doing stuff here they thought only banks could do, only insurance companies could do, only hedge funds could do. They had no idea that they themselves could actually write stock options, index options, credit spreads with accounts of $5,000, $10,000, $20,000, $50,000. They never thought, they thought they needed millions. They thought they needed advisors. They thought they needed professional hedge fund managers to work on their behalf for them to have options written for them. No. You can do it yourself out of the comfort of your own home, your apartment, in an RV, on a holiday, wherever you go. You take your account with you, and you can trade options around the world. Yes, you can go to Paris on a vacation, go to Zurich, go to Berlin, go to London, go to Amsterdam, go to Rome, come home 3 months later and have more money in the bank than before you left, because you're writing while you're traveling. Welcome to a new normal. Quit your day job. Goodbye boss. This is what we're talking about here. Thank you. The Big M is wanting, what platforms are you guys using? I'm kind of curious. TB bought 200 shares at the open. JJ, don't forget, kids. Powell Rugman speaks later today. Alberto, I use Charles, TD, Fidelity, and Robinhood. Mr. 2, I'm wondering the same thing. I'm in Canada and I'm using Wealthsimple. Can I do cash secured puts there? Good question. Some of you folks will get answers from viewers. I cannot answer questions regarding individual platforms. I'm not a platform promoter. You'll note I'm not sponsored by anybody. There are no sponsorships here. I'm not pushing you to become a member of a platform to give you stuff and I get stuff. No, I'm independent. I can say and think what I want, and I don't trade. So I have no conflicts of interest with you guys. I'm just here to help you get richer. Cody, I think retail needed this. SOFI is followed widely enough that all of them are going to learn. Capped call is good, just in time to see more of these like Bruce predicted. Patman, Schwab, and Tasty Trades are good platforms. So Blair from Dortmund, I bought, of course, 4 SOFI shares 20 seconds before it directly dropped 10 cents. Cody, you newcomers should know Bruce called this over a month ago when Rocket Lab did their capped call. White Feather, NVIDIA put spreads have done wonderfully for me. Dude, it's true. Capped call transactions are a great way for companies to use their leverage. M, thanks for sharing platforms. Dude, a White Feather, Jinx again, haha, NVIDIA put credit spreads. White Feather, dude, I think we own each other a beer now, laughing out loud. Alberto Splair, I will continue to buy SOFI while under 15. You will be fine, but I'm only selling cash secured puts due to the news. David Duff, at first you will think Uncle Bruce is talking in Chinese. Listen every day. Take his classes as you can, and it'll all start to fall into place. You're going to get what you put into it, and this has happened thousands of times. It's just happened for 3 years now, again and again and again, and you gotta want it. If you want it, you're gonna get it. You can go online and learn how to become a put writer, a call writer, but you're going to find some of these places you go to, they may have a very high entry fee to get in, or they're so convoluted and it's impossible to understand their lingo. But hey, it's up to you. You decide how to get it. I've put 17 classes together starting at number 1, and I do it in plain English. And if you're like me, you don't want the gobbledygook. You don't need this crap. Don't impress me with fancy words. Just help me understand what is going on and what should I do. How do I enter a sell order? How do I enter an order to buy back a call or a put? What actually, how does that actually work? Like the basics, we do that too. So if you're green on options, you have landed at the right place. You'll learn how they work, how they trade, and you'll then learn how to write them and why, and you'll understand how they do what they do, why they do what they do, and everything else. Thank you all. We talk about the psychology of the markets as well, and tricks on how to be a smart buyer, a smart seller, how to work spreads in your favor. There's just so much to learn, kids. Welcome to the party. Paul, can a $100,000 portfolio get $5,000 a month is the question. I've seen that done with less. I've seen it done with less than that. Heck yeah, says not a lurker. Give it time to learn and hear, though. Splair, I think there's a good signal, at least below 11 and 12, in my opinion. Not a lurker. Take the class number 1 to start. Dude, it's true. Bruce will have you saying knee. We'll have you saying knee. And how, Paul, okay, does the Gold Club get classes? The Gold Club has perks on this channel. Classes are for everybody. They're available one at a time, whenever you want. You don't have to buy them all. You can buy them one at a time. You can buy them whenever you want. You can watch them again and again and again. Very flexible there, and no minimums. Splair, Paul, for sure. Torben, hello, Bruce. I'm about to do my first option trade. I have 640 SOFI shares, and I would like to get some more. I could just buy the shares today on the dip, or write cash secured put 16th of January 2026 for around 210. Yeah, that's 7s at 210. That's not a bad trade, because if you look at that, you're offering to buy the stock at $4.90. Yeah, I kind of like this trade. The stock stays over 7 a share between now and January 2026. Those contracts are worthless. You can keep all the money or whatever percentage you want. Nice going. Is this an ideal trade? What do you think? I love your stream. Thank you. Many are doing this trade. Many folks are definitely doing this trade. They're also doing Jan 2025s. They're doing in between the two. Take the money, but make sure you get the best price you can for the contract you're selling. Do not necessarily hit the bid. Stay on the offer or just ahead of the offer. If there's any little dip on the stock, you might get taken out at the high trade of the day, and offer at an odd price if you can. If you can offer at 209 or 219 or 224, not 225 or 230, 229, you can do that. Great. Otherwise, if you're limited to 5-cent spreads, you're limited to 5-cent spread. BZ, SOFI, Jan 2610, cash secured put. I got 410 for it. Splair, I get 500 to 1,000 on 10 grand, even with GameStop actually 1.6 thousand in the red. Splair on 200 shares, by the way. Honeybee, Uncle Bruce's classes are chocked full of useful information, so I have to re-listen to them over and over, which I do during my commutes. See, there you go. Not a lurker, Paul. No. Splayer, classes only on Stock Markets with Bruce. His page, go there. Not a lurker, just do the first class, how to write options. Just start with 1 and 2. Let's go. White Feather, classes are more than worth the price. Not a lurker, follow a fellow and New Jerseyan. Okay, Splayer, do the first 2 because the second is an important one. The first one, knowledge. Alberta Gold Bagel members get a pre-show 15 minutes, Wednesday prime time, 1 hour, and many other perks. You'll get your bang for the buck if you become a Gold Bagel member of this channel. Thank you, Alberto. Flint Creek. Wow, a Splayer. Oh, yeah, and if you buy a class, it's yours forever. BZ, what's up? Not a lurker. Savage of Wall Street. Good morning, my fellow simpletons and degenerates. Boom! I rolled some AI 3750s from 2025 to 2026. I took in $350 a contract, $350 times 5, $1,750. Use that money to buy back my 100 SOFI $10 covered calls expiring April for 10. I got 51 for them. Bought them back for 10 cents each. So he sold these contracts for $51, bought them back for $10. Times 100 contracts. That's $4,100 in profits. Giddy up. Not a lurker, BZ. We need some sun here. Not a lurker's laughing out loud. Not a lurker, sorry on those caps. BZ, I know everyone is all gloomy here. One, the best of the best get all 17 classes. You are missing out. Uncle Bruce is the best. Thank you, one. You're very kind. Many of these folks who are telling you to make these moves are relatively new. Some are lifers. They've been here from day one. It runs the gamut. Once you get into this and the epiphany hits you, you realize, oh my God, I can make money in this market whether the stocks go up or down or don't move. I like this game. You'll like this game a lot. Welcome all to the show. NVIDIA, $888, up $29. How are my viewers doing on their put credit spreads? Are you enjoying life right now? Nice going, everybody. SoFi 730 up 3, GameStop up 20, Rocket Lab up 8.5 cents. Richard, member, and Snowboarder, new member. Thank you guys and welcome. Richard is a gold bagel level, and so is a Snowboarder for life. Thank you guys and welcome to the party, pal. We are pleased to have you here. Our friend here is welcoming you to the party. It's nice to have you in the house. Remember, hit the thumbs up button, because if you don't hit the thumbs up button, Mr. Strickland is roaming the halls. He's going to give you a pink slip if you do not give us a thumbs up. Don't get caught by Strickland. The guy never had hair. Even this doofus is hitting the thumbs up button. So if he's doing it, you know you got to do it. All right, everybody. Just one thing, everybody. One thing to remember about this channel: you cannot afford to make one person mad here, and the person I'm talking about, the entity you do not want to upset, are these guys right here, the Knights of Neat. Do not upset the Knights of Neat. You think that that's just a movie? You think that's just a crusader who's an actor? Oh no! Look at the face of the Knights of Neat. Do not upset this man. These people have power over the markets that you cannot understand. You think that we talk about writing options and doing this and doing that. What really controls everything are the Knights of Neat. They're very powerful. Do not make them angry. Around here, we have a little bit of fun from time to time to kind of loosen things up a little bit. We try to honor the Knights of Neat, and members of this channel are able to put up the neat emojis. And every once in a while, the entire chat bar goes crazy with the Knights of Neat emojis everywhere, because everyone here knows that if you're going to make money in this market, you got to write contracts, but the overall power comes from the power of the Knights of Neat. There you go. Welcome one and all to the Knights of Neat attack. For those of you who've never been here, no other channel does this. I mean, come on, no other channel does this. There you go. Nice to have you here. Welcome. Still 472 people here. We haven't scared them away yet. Unbelievable. Welcome. Everyone is welcoming Richard and Snowboarder to the family. Guys, welcome here. You're part of the family now. Welcome, everybody. Giddy up, everybody. Bobby, oh, the NVIDIA and ELF put spreads are bleeding put time nicely. Oh, this is good. Dude, shrinkage, and I'm not even in the pool. This is great. I wasn't in the pool. Welcome, new members from Flint Creek, Melbourne. Neat, White Feather. Neat. Snowboarder, long-time lurker. I've been here since the Yoko Ono record days. I finally joined this channel. Welcome. Blamed I bought 100 shares of SOFI yesterday on the dip. My son bought back his covered call for 10 cents on SOFI. Vilbus, I just wrote a Jan 26 cash secured put on SOFI. $10 strike. I got $4.14 for it. Nice going, Vilbus. That's nice. You put up $1,000 and they give you $414 in cash. 41% on your money. To offer to buy the stock at $10 a share, less $4.14. Oh, isn't that a beautiful thing? Nice going. Not a lurker. Comments an earlier need to read it back. Level SoFi guys want you on their show. Sent you some emails last night. Karen, neat. Honeybee, neat. Savage of Wall Street, gold beggars, members get gold members. Become a Gold Bagel member. Stock markets with Bruce. That's me. Bobby, I believe the Crusader was brought up on charges of murder. I don't know. Welcome new members. Learn and conquer. A Beach Boy. Neat. Octavio. Neat. Dude, neat. TB is here. Neat. There you go. Not a lurker. Snowboarder for life. Hey, I'm the one and the only lurker around here. Alberto, wouldn't it be nice to have 500 Gold Bagel members and we just become an exclusive channel, just us and Uncle Bruce? Stock markets with Bruce going, neat. That's me. Since when are we at 500 viewers live? Are you kidding me? Splair. Neat. Linda. Neat. Splair. Neat. D.A. Trudeau. I've been a member for 26 months. Neat. There you go. Everybody, welcome to the channel and to the fun. Thank you, Lame Duck Melvin. Dude, so many live viewers. This is awesome. Kent is in the house. Hello from Rancho Mirage. How you doing? Welcome to the party, everybody. It's nice to have you all here. The Big E is in the house. Neat. Honeybee. The Knights of Neat will protect Uncle Bruce from the villagers who call him a witch. They call him a witch because he is a wondrous, accurate prognosticator. Deep value. Neat. Cody. Neat. Alberto. Vilbus, wow, that's a sweet trade with that 60% TB. Can you write options on interactive brokers? If you have the right level of trading authority, you have to check with those guys, of course. The Big M is here. Neat. Tuna Fish is in the house. Neat. Alberto Splair. These are facts. There you go, everybody. Thank you for joining me. We are ahead on this market. It's just a question of, are we going to have much of a recovery, or is this just a dead cat little bounce and then we go down again? I don't know. We're up 118 on the Dow. We lost 400 yesterday. S&P is up 27. NASDAQ's up 102. The Dow is up about a third of a point. S&P is up about 0.55 and NASDAQ 0.65, 2/3 of a percentage point gain so far. VIX is down 48 cents at 13.98. That's positive, actually. Oil is up 138 a barrel this morning, 79.52. That's what we've got so far this morning. Welcome, everyone, to the show. Welcome to the party. The SOFI shares may or may not pop today. I don't know if the shares will stay here until the financing officially closes. It's being done by the lawyers and the auditors, and the shares are around 724. They were 727 last night. That's where we're at. But there is volume going through. Do not be fooled. With 27 million traded, I can tell you pretty darn sure that the writer of the call contract, the cap call transaction, the writer of that contract, which I believe is the broker brokering the $845 million arrangement, they need to buy stock. They need to buy SOFI shares. They have to deliver SOFI shares to the company, which will in turn deliver the shares of SOFI to their $845 million of institutional buyers at $9.45. So if the underwriter can keep the market down here and keep it turning over and keep people worrying that, oh, the company is going out of business, they'll acquire shares upon shares upon shares, tuck them away in their brokerage account. The broker has their own account. And they will hold the stock until they have enough shares to deliver the stock to their client, the public company, which is SOFI. Now, SOFI has a call option, and they are very motivated to have the shares go up in value, but they're also motivated for the broker to get the shares off the market. And if you can pick them off at 720, 730, 740, 750, under 945, you clean out, say, 100 million shares of stock down here. That means that's 100 million shares the shorters can't get. They're going to have to get stock above that price if they haven't already started to buy back. And maybe that's what they're doing right now, for all we know. These shares are only here for a short period of time, because as soon as we have enough shares go through the system, the broker will have the number of shares they need to go, okay, we're good now. We don't have to hold this thing down anymore. It could well be that the shares can't go over 730, 740 because the broker is shorting it to keep it under so they can keep buying it. You see what I'm saying? They're shorting 1 million to buy 2 million. They're shorting 500,000 to buy 1 million. They're acquiring more than they're dumping. As long as the market is gullible enough to believe that this is bad news for the company, the stock will stay down here. It's when the market wakes the hell up and comes out of the fog they're in and realizes the company just, they're making 40 million a year more in money. That their profit that they made last quarter has just been enhanced now by 10 cents or 10 million a quarter, 40 million a year on this arranged deal. It's just a license to steal. It's fantastic. It's absolutely fabulous. The stock will break 1454 when we're all said and done. That will be the new floor. Mark my words. It's early days. Welcome all to the show. I'm glad to see you all here. Welcome everybody to this channel. I hope I'm not losing you in the nonsense. It's great to have you with us, and let's just get rich. Dude, Danny Deals, Uncle Bruce, team up. You guys got to team up. And Hector, Cody, once again, the 500 is all about no other retail sources knowing squat and showing it yesterday. I hope some of them losing viewers were Uncle Bruce haters from 2021. Snowboarder, not a lurker anymore. Sorry, poor choice of words. I've been creeping for the past few years. Welcome. Who else is here? Dude, learn to make money on stock you don't even own. That's right. There are people making money on NVIDIA around here right now. They don't own any NVIDIA shares. They're writing options on NVIDIA. They have $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 trades going on NVIDIA contracts. They're controlling, in some cases, they're controlling like 500 shares of NVIDIA, which is $440,000 of the stock with $5,000. They're making money here. You want to learn how it's done? Stick around here a while. A few classes, there's 17 classes to help you figure this out. This $22 gain on NVIDIA right now is heaven sent money, free money coming into my viewers' pockets, left, right, and center. I have got hundreds of viewers who are working right now, put credit spread trades on NVIDIA, and they're just cashing in again and again and again and again. Have been now for 2 weeks, ever since the earnings. It's been delicious. It's so much fun. My Tesla 240s are sweet, says Alberto. Giddy up, everybody. We're at 728 on SoFi, at 1520 up 20 on GameStop. Rocket Lab's up 8.5 at 432. Spire's up 46 cents. The Apple shares are down 33. We've got Tesla right now down 3.99. We've got Unity down 42 cents, Google down 86, Cisco's up 17. We've got Pfizer up 92 cents, IBM up $1.90. Microsoft only down 92 cents. We do not have a big sell-off happening here. Nothing dramatic, nothing awful going on at all. We're up 142, make it 152 now on the Dow. We're climbing there, or holding our own. And on the S&P, we're up 26, and on NASDAQ, we're ahead 89 points. That's what we have right now, okay? Mr. 2, my platform only will offer long call options and long put options. And this is where most people get stuck. This is where they get slaughtered, is because these platforms on the basic level only let you go long. And this is where you get hosed. You get taken. Wondering if buying a long put would be a good alternative to cash secured, but no. You got to write contracts. You're going to need to upgrade your level on your platform. I think you have to apply for it, or you might need a margin account. I don't know. It all depends who you use. You've got to become a writer if you're going to win in this market. That is the bottom line. What else? Uncle Bruce made lunch money today. Treat those ladies to a nice lunch. Cody, and they're getting it cheap enough, knowing what they know, nothing is stopping them from buying more. What else is going on here? White Feather, no, Mr. 2. Buying is long, the opposite of what we do here. Don't be doing that. Thank you, White Feather. Vivash, SoFi is giving me an opportunity to get more. Keep on dropping. Dad owns NVIDIA at 300, taking profits today. Alberto, Mr. 2, call your broker and ask for, I believe, tier 1. White Feather, Mr. 2, you need to be approved for higher option level. Dude, keep shorting shorters. I would love a squeeze if you wouldn't mind. Flint Creek, neat. Splair, March 2023, Carvana was at 9.7 and now at 8. Is SoFi next? I sure hope so. Now at 80. It was at 970. It's now at $80 a share. Dude, rolling put spreads. Lovely. Flint Creek, honey bee. We should meet up one day. Flint Creek, we can get Alberto in here too. Cody, no, you need level 2. RH will give it to you pretty easy. You need level 2 to do writing. There you go. Can be done. It takes a bit of work. It takes a bit of dedication. You cannot be side swiped. You have to be focused, move forward, learn how it's done. The classes are available, and then work with your platforms. Go through all the crap they want you to go through to get your level. If you can't get level 2 through one platform, go to another one. There are bunches of them out there. If you're in the U.S., you can do Google searches for how many there are. Same in Canada and UK and elsewhere. Or ask the viewers here. They'll tell you what they're doing and how they're doing it, okay? Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for joining us this morning. We have thumbs ups meter now running along here with 394. We're just short of 400 on the thumbs up meter. Thank you all very much for this, and appreciate you all being here. Love to all of you out there. Happy times. I think SoFi is going to do really well. We have to just go through this next 24, 48 hours to get through the filing of all this stuff. That's all it is. It's nothing personal. It's paperwork. The lawyers are on it. It just has to be done, and we will be just fine. These shares, I think, go a lot higher. Right now, 716, 717, 720. We're going to see fluctuations. It doesn't worry me in the least. SoFi right now, 34.6 million traded at the moment. Opportunity knocks. The lower it goes, the bigger the bang will be for you guys. Thank you all. Let's see. Let's go. Alberto, I'm game, ladies. Let's go. Karen, I wrote 5 Palantir put spreads. I got 21 23s. April 2024 for 567, only 1 month out. Nice job. Stock stays over these levels. They're worthless. Keeping all that cash. Nice job. Well done. Rocket Lab 430 up 6.5. GameStop up 14. SoFi 717, 719. It depends on the platform you're looking at. We're down about 8-10 cents at the moment. Uber's up 43. Nvidia's up 19. Big ones. AI up $1.05, Dow's up 148. Apple down 50 cents and only 50 cents. Lower than a 168.94. We're at 169.62. Enphase down 244. AMD is up 630. Adobe down 320. Netflix down 320. Tesla down 480. Matterport up 2.5 cents. SmartRent down 8 cents. Owens Corning up 208. Unity down 44. Google is down $1, and Moderna's up 191. Cisco's up 15 cents. Pfizer's up 96. IBM up 227. HBQ up 49 cents. Microsoft down 174 at $400.91. We've got Amazon down just 6 cents. Home Depot up 137. Levanik SMH Semiconductors up 445. Put credit spreads can be done there. Goldman down 29 cents. Boeing is up 20. Meta is up 7.97. Target up $6. JP Morgan up 25. Costco up $9. Walmart up 17 cents. Disney down 128. American Airlines up 15 cents. AMC down a penny. DraftKings is up 9. And Royal Caribbean up 74 cents to 126.84. Welcome all to the party, pal. Giddy up. TB, just from my understanding, is writing options the right to buy covered calls and selling cash secured puts? Yes, you're writing covered calls, or you're writing poor man covered calls, or you're writing cash secured, you're writing cash spreads, credit spreads on calls. And on puts, you're writing credit spreads on puts, you're writing cash secured puts. Yes, that's what we're doing. You sell them first and buy them back for less. You keep the change, and there's a lot of it. Hector, Auntie-Jen and her recovery process has been mostly without Jen Jr. What a change from a year ago. I think she arrives later today. She's catching a standby flight. Honeybee, Flint Creek, I'd love to. Are you on Discord? Little lurker, Flint, we need to get you on Discord. Alberto, assigned early on my Tesla cash secured puts. What the hey? I'll take it. Dropped my average and kept all the premium. Why, oh why? Give them nothing and turn around and write another contract. Take the money, baby. Marie, right means sell. That's right. That is correct. Right. WRITE means sell first, buy back later. Exactly. Easy money, and premiums are insane on some of these issues. Absolutely insane. Giddy up, everybody. You want to write cash secured puts on SoFi for $10? Oh, are they offering you premiums? They're offering you cash. Nice. January 2025's, my quotes are 10 minutes old, but even on $7 cash secured puts, you're getting almost $1.50. That means you're offering to pay the $5.50 for SoFi shares until Jan 25. Are you kidding me? A $10 cash secured puts for Jan 2025. They're trading around $3.50 a piece. So you're putting up $1,000 and getting back $350. So yeah, on the hook for $6.50 a share. Not bad. Jan 26 puts. Sevens are going for $209 up to $220 on the offering. The 10s last trade $4.15 offered at $4.30. Oh my gosh, that is huge money. That is massive. They're out of the money. I agree. Stocks are on $7.15, so they're $2.85 in the money, but $4.30 premium. Thank you. That's a nice little $1.50 there. There's nice shrinkage to be had. The sevens are stealing money. I think stealing. If you can get $2.19, $2.24, $2.29 on those $7 cash secured puts for Jan 26. Oh my God, that is easy money. Congratulations, everybody, if you're able to do it. Again, the opportunities are there. You just need to do your homework, become a little more familiar with how this is done, and oh my, here we go. Job openings in America, 8.9 million. 8.9 million job openings. We were, 12 million during the height of the pandemic. Then it was 10 million, 8.9 million. This is awesome stuff. Just incredible. Thank you. Thank you for this PayPal donation that just came through. That's awful kind. Let me just see who I've got here. There we go. I'm trying to desperately get to my thing here. There we go. PayPal donation. Alberto. Oh, thank you, my friend. I love it when you make money. You got to love these Tesla deals. This is awesome stuff. Beautiful, man. Way to go. Sell my house fast upper Marlboro. Uncle Bruce, after a record loss yesterday on SoFi, will a short sale restriction on the stock affect the price, and how? maybe, but it's not going to make any difference. The stock is going to go higher. It may not, in the moment you want it to go higher, it might go a little lower on a dip. There are shorters taking a run at it, probably. Might be going on with that, but at the end of the day, these shares are a bargain here. They're just, anyone selling down here is either targeting the stock lower on a programmed sell to break the back and spirit of the longs, or uninformed. And or, one more, there could well be margin sellouts happening here. The lower the stock goes, the more people are getting into margin trouble. And the more that are getting into margin trouble, the more selling that's being brought on them. And that's where brokers are just sell now, ask questions later. So that could well be it. And these end very quickly. You get these spikes down, and then you get these rebounds, snapback rallies. And for some of you out there who are putting in stink buy orders, you're getting lucky. 706 buy orders, 701s. I don't know how low it can go. 705, low trade. It's now 710. On 39.6 million shares. That's what I see going on here. Everything else is green. GameStop is up. Uber is up. NVIDIA is up. AI is up. The Dow is up. Rocket Lab is higher. Spire is up. The spiders and the Qs are higher. We've got AMD going higher. We've got Owens Corning going higher. Moderna is up. Cisco, Pfizer, IBM, HPQ, Home Depot, Vanik, Goldman Sachs, Meta, Target, they're all going higher. This market on SoFi is artificially being affected here by I think, loose hands that haven't got the backup capital to be not blown out. And they have to be blown out, and the stock gets stronger that way. It just rebounds technically higher. That's my guess on it. What can I say? Big E, I just sold SoFi 2024 May 17th put, $8 put for $1.32. You're willing to pay $6.68 for the stock. Nice going. Between now and May, excuse me, very nice. Who else is going on here? SoFi's going to hit $6. Credit Savage is a witch. He's called it again. Alberto, 6X, Tesla got 15 assigned early. Let's go, baby. All right. 710 on SoFi, down 18 cents. GameStop sitting around $15. Rocket Lab, 427. The Dow up 136. The S&P up 16. NASDAQ up 32 points. 8.9 million job openings. You want a job? You can get a job in the States. Welcome all. Okay. Andreas Lindholm is a new member of this channel. Welcome, Andreas. Welcome to the Chillin' with Uncle Bruce level. Great to have you here. Thank you for joining in with us. Definitely a new member. Welcome indeed. Nice to see all of you come through here and join us. Honeybee is saying, welcome, Andreas, to the family. We've got the thumbs up meter now showing. Let's take a look here. Getting a refresh here. The last was what, 4 something? What are we at? 410. 410. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up meter at 410. Keep them coming. Andreas, cheers, everybody. Welcome, Andreas. Bruce, welcome. AL is in the house. Welcome, Andreas. 427 on Rocket Lab, 712 on SoFi now. The low trade on SoFi for like a microsecond was 705. We're at 712 at the moment on 40 million volume, 41 million volume in 31 minutes. We're doing just as much volume as yesterday so far today. Uber's up 32 cents. NVIDIA's up $14 at $8.73 a share. AI up $1.20, holding nicely at 32.47. AI's low was 32.09, the high 32.99. A very tight range, and the support is there. Very interesting. Up 144, 145 on the Dow. We seem to be getting a little bit higher at the moment. Looks like we're just a bit higher. All right, kids, that's the story. Welcome all to this program and the show and the activity and the action and who knows what. 715 on SoFi. We've jumped a dime from that low trade to 715. There was nothing there. It was probably a sellout, and now it's popping the other direction. What can I say? Thanks for the shout out, says Andreas. Not a lurker, 414 likes. Nice job, guys. 370 people watching right now. We have 414 likes on the board. Keep them coming in if you can. Thank you, everybody. 714 on SoFi. Spire's up 25 cents. Apple down just 68 cents here. The low was 168.94. We're 169.44 at the moment on Apple. Enphase down 222. AMD is up 465. Adobe down 450. Netflix down 340. Alberto, Uncle Bruce, I have compounded Tesla up to 63 covered calls based off your teachings. You are the GOAT. Way to go, Alberto. One, thumbs ups. Thank you very much, one, for telling everybody. We love the thumbs ups, and way to go, you guys. It happens around here time and time again where viewers get into a technique, a trading strategy on options that they find comfortable, and they slowly build the number of contracts they write. As dollars come in, they write more, and dollars come in, they write more every time they do turnovers. And next thing you know, you're kind of blown away. You're kind of going, 3 months ago I was writing just a few options, and I'm writing all these options. I mean, the amount of money I'm bringing in off of this market is unbelievable. And the number one program here is, can we help you become self-employed so you can get away from your day job? That is the number one game around here, and it's happening again and again and again. Not a lurker, prime time tonight, baby. Don't forget. Snowboarder wrote 3 cash secret puts on Apple at 185 for March for 540 a few weeks back. With Apple dropping, thinking of just getting assigned and write covered calls with a 180 strike. I'll play that game. That's a game. That's definitely a game you can play. Snowboarder rolling a 4+ months is giving little credit versus premium I can get with covered calls. Anyone feel this is the right call? Snowboarder for life. Alberto, 65, not 63. I started with 7. It's just unbelievable. I went from 7 contracts to 65 contracts. Zed, Alberto, did you use poor man covered calls? Deep Value, 422 likes. Whoa, that's pretty good. Yes, indeed. We have folks joining us today, many for the first time. Thank you all. For those of you who have been sticking around here, we go out for 2 hours in the first bit of the morning here. So we got another 19 minutes to follow. And then I release you unto yourselves and govern yourselves accordingly. There you go. Zed, no, I only write covered calls. I started with 700 shares. Wow, that's awesome, Alberto. Really, it's awesome stuff. We're up 153 in the Dow. We're climbing a little bit right now. We're up 20 on S&P, and we're up 45 on NASDAQ. So the Dow is definitely picking up a little bit. See what happens here. 715 on SoFi, down 12 cents. We got down to 705 for a moment. Kaiser sold $20 puts on Jan 25 yesterday. Was exercised today. Cost me $7.20 a share. I am now in what margin? I'm not sure what that means. Alberto on the split at 300. Zed, what is CC? Flint, congratulations, all new members. Uncle Bruce, congratulations for all that. Thank you, all you newbies coming in here. It's great to have you. Stick around a while and you'll figure out what everyone's up to here as we just keep on rolling along. We don't mind if stocks go up. We don't mind if they go down. We make money every direction here, even when stocks are flat. Shrinkage is our friend. We're not like George Costanza. We don't mind shrinkage. It's all right. We're happy. 718 on SoFi, going back to 720 here. Watch it go. GameStop back up to 1506. Rocket Lab 427, 428 right now. Andreas, I thought that SoFi would go back to 8, and it may well do so. It could happen at any time, but we have to allow the blowout to happen. You cannot have very skinny margin players over leverage themselves. They have to be taken out, and I think we may have seen it. 716, we're on 44.3 million now. Volume on SoFi. We have cleaned house here, and we have strong hands holding this stock now. And I think we've got a broker buying it up. Just saying, thank you, sir. May I have another? Bring them to me. Here comes the buy train, says Kaiser. Let's see, Alberto. You can compound on any stock, right? Then use premiums to buy more shares, which give you more covered calls and repeat. And that is correct. He speaks the truth. You can pick up, get stock, write calls, get that money, buy more stock, write calls. Just keep building it up. And as you roll over into the next batch of calls, more cash coming in, buy more stock, write more calls, and you build your account and you compound it. Talking about compounding, we're up 183 on the Dow. We're climbing again, up 25 on S&P, now 66 on NASDAQ. We're moving higher at the moment. 718 on SOFI right now, down just 9 cents, coming back on, watching all kinds of stuff here, okay? Flint Creek, go SOFI, go. Zed, covered call stock equals owning stock. Well, if you own stock and write covered calls against it, that's one way to do it. You can also do it with deep in the money calls. Zed Estate knows this game. It's a good game. You can buy deep in the money calls way out there, but you got to use that 90-10 rule we talk about in one of my classes. And then you can write against those poor man covered calls. Leverage up and let's go. I have a goal of 100 covered calls by the end of the year. Then I will go full retirement and only pile dance for dollars. There you go, Alberto. Good stuff, everybody. Well done, and keep up the good work, guys. Just keep on running. Let's take the moolah off of these crazy gamblers out there. They're just giving it away. It's insanity, absolute insanity. Alrighty, SoFi 717, 718, 45.2 million shares in less than an hour, 42 minutes. Very good volume on SoFi again, and I don't think the lid's been taken off of the stock yet. I don't think the lid is off yet. I think it's being retarded and held up, which gives you limited opportunity to write cash secured puts, buy this stuff cheap, and enjoy a lovely run for this rest of this year. It's going to be sweet. Hey, Luca, I'm late to the party, but here I am. I'm saying ciao to everybody. Welcome, my friend. You must be back in Italy by now. Spirit, I think at 20 calls, I'm ready to travel, but my spendings here in Europe aren't that huge. Beach Boy, go pile dancers, go Alberto. Luca, Donald Lurker. Hey, Luca, what's going on? Welcome back. Nice to have you here. We're up 171 on the Dow, AI up 103, NVIDIA up 1850, Uber up 42, 718 on SoFi, 717, 1508 now on GameStop, up 9, Rocket Lab is up 4, Spire up 49 cents to 1246. The spiders are at 509.56, up 238. The Qs are up 219 to 438. Apple down 87 cents. Enphase down just 170. AMD is up 460. Adobe down 4.5. Netflix down 319. Tesla down 534 at 175.40. We got Owens Corning up 230. We got Unity down 22 cents. That's actually coming on. Google down 95 cents. Moderna up 51. Cisco up 15, Pfizer up 97, IBM up 259. IBM is moving up to 194.54. This is 196 is the high of the year. We're just a couple of bucks away for that to happen. The yield on the dividend, 3.46 on IBM. Very interesting moves here. HPQ up 63 cents. Microsoft down $3.14. So we've got Amazon down 24, but Home Depot up a buck. SMH, Vanik Semiconductors up 433, Goldman up 280, Boeing down 66 cents, holding $200.48. We're up 648 on Facebook, 496. Target up 650. JP Morgan up 118. Costco up $9 to $769 a share. Walmart up 8 cents. Disney up 190, down 195. American Airlines up 19. AMC down 4.5 cents. DraftKings up 2. Royal Caribbean up 83 cents. So welcome all to the show and the party. Those of you option writers out there having a field day, whether you own stock or not, it does not matter. Nice. Luca, now that you're here, we're all complete, says Beach Boy. We're all here now. Not a lurker. Uncle Bruce, I sent you a couple of emails. Luca, thanks, Uncle Bruce. Fashionable people are always late. You know that. Splur, I'm definitely leaving now, says Splur. You take care, buddy. Vivash, I'm sure manager's dancing wherever he is with over 100,000 shares, I think. I hope all is well over there. We're up 164 on the Dow, up 97 on AI. SoFi now 715 a share. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party, everyone. Thanks for being here. Thumbs up meter now showing 427 thumbs ups. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate you all being part of the channel today. This is a great move today. Nice audience, and we're happy that you're all here. All right, everybody. Thank you, guys. Welcome all to the show. Thank you, Alberto, for the PayPal donation today, and thank you for all those of you who did some super chats earlier today. Just had no time to get to you. Thank you all for that. Let's see here. I'm Italian. It's an Italian thing, he says. I'm a little late, but that's Italian. Not a lurker likes that. Juan just wrote 2 cash secured puts, $30 HPQ for January 2025, and collected. Giddy up, Juan. Took in some cash, writing a couple of cash secured puts on HPQ. The stock is at the moment $29.76, and they are up 1.3 million. We're ahead 63 cents right now. Well done, and giddy up. The higher those shares go, the lower those puts get. Alberto, Juan, were they nice premiums? Did you get some nice premiums for January 25 on 30? Let us know if you want. Vivash, here goes my thumbs up, Bruce. Yes, indeed, Alberto, I'm happy. Slayer sounds like proof that I would need an Italian wife, to be fashionably late all the time. I don't know. Okay, whatever. SOFI 719 now, going for 720. We're down just 8 cents on SOFI. SOFI is about to break 720. I think it's coming on again. We'll watch for that. And we'll see if it wants to break into the green again. Thank you. You're more than welcome. Anytime, SOFI, bring it on. Volume now, 47.2 million shares. There's buying coming in on that stock. Alberto, nice work. Apple pie all day. Lorraine, not a lurker. Job well done. There you go. Giddy up, everyone. 1508 on GameStop, up 8. Rocket Lab holding a 3.5 cent gain. We've got oil up 172. The VIX is negative 4. And what else is going on here? Yeah, here you go. For the 14th year in a row, the S&P 500 did better than the majority of actively managed U.S. large cap stock funds. And how many of you, through your office, through your work, through your bosses, the company you work for, how many of you have 401k money that you're putting in every month and the boss matches and whatever, and all that dough is being managed by these large cap managers, and they can't even match the S&P 500. Oh, my God, that is ridiculous. And if you could find a way to get that money out of there, I say do it. If you can manage it yourself and write calls, you can make a whole lot more than the S&P 500 and put these guys to shame, because these guys are supposed to help you get to retirement. How in the world is that possible? I do not understand it. I get these horror stories all the time where people say, I've been contributing to a 401k for 20 years and I got 15 years to go and I retire and my 401k is worth $115,000. What do you think it's going to be worth in 15 years? 20 million? Not a chance. If they can't even match the S&P 500, you're going to be lucky to have $220,000 in your retirement account. How are you going to live comfortably on that in 15 years with inflation at 2, 3, 4% a year eating up that money? You're dead. You're dead in the water. You've got to take over that money. You've got to take over that money and manage it yourself. Unbelievable. Alberto, in other words, I wouldn't share your knowledge with those other YouTube heads for free. You are worth the money. Make them pay. Not a lurker. Well over 400 likes today. Hector, Uncle Bruce, what is the Fed? What's the Fed going to do here? Honeybee, some retirement fund managers cannot even give a return that matches the rate of inflation. That is correct. That is absolutely correct. There are folks here who have figured out that they can't take money out of the 401k. They can't manage it themselves. They're not allowed to do that, but they have figured out they can borrow against their 401k. And what they do is they make a payment every month to their 401k. They take the cash out of the 401k, put it into their trading account, and they write options and credit spreads and cash secured puts. They make more money doing that to pay the loan back, which is themselves. And so they refund their 401k and grow the money on the outside and get richer that way, rather than leave all that dough to be managed by some flunkies who can't even hit the S&P 500. Check it out, kids. Look into this. You've got to take control of your money. You can make it work a lot harder than other people make it work. They're not motivated to work your money. They're getting their 2% fee on the value of your account. They don't get anything on the upside. They don't give a crap about your upside. They give a crap about how much money you have in there. You get a $200,000 401k, $4,000 a year is going to these guys to manage your money for less than inflation. This isn't worth it. You're better off keeping the $4,000 and managing it yourself. Unbelievable. It's incredible. Andreas, in Sweden, we choose funds and stocks for a retirement account. We do our own thing. Alberto, honeybee, hence my transferring all my 401k to my own IRA controlled by, me, 4 to 6 returns% a year. I've done well over 80% a year. Take control of your money, folks. Exactly. You only go around one time, guys. If you're in your 30s and 40s and 50s, you've got to make your money grow faster than anyone else can, because you're retiring either because you wish or you have to. What if you get ill? What if you need to retire at age 48? You can't work anymore. If you've only got $40,000 in your retirement plan, and you could have taken that money 5 years ago and turned it into $300,000-400,000, you're screwed. You cannot hope for the best. Don't be doing that. You've got to take action. That's why there are viewers on this channel every day. They have decided, I'm working my money for a return, baby. I'll take the 2% first right off the top as a return right there. I'm already 2% ahead just by managing my own money. Now I'm going to make money on my money. Yeah, this is called getting somewhere here. Vivesh, Uncle Bruce, 433 thumbs ups, and it's going higher, buddy. Thank you, everybody, for these thumbs ups. Keep them coming in. Thank you very much. We're going for 500 today. That would be a nice hit. Thank you all for joining this channel today. Appreciate you all popping in and saying hi from wherever you are. Thank you. Please become a member of this channel if you'd like to get more perks, especially if you're going to become a Gold Bagel member. Go up to that level and join us tonight, primetime live at 7 o'clock Eastern with Uncle Bruce and Gold Bagel members. We're going to be doing a lot of talking today about what happened here, and we'll go over trades if you like. You can talk to me about what positions you're working on, and we'll see if we can make you better off and get you further ahead. Thank you very, very much for being here. Not a Lurker, he has over 1,000 likes at the vid from yesterday afternoon. Not a Lurker is laughing out loud. Flint, anyone hear Powell yet? Robert, shouldn't SOFI go up if there's a demand on the stock? Oh, it will. Oh yeah. It's just give it a day or two. Oh yeah. Flint, I believe he pulls the plug at 2 o'clock or the rug. Yeah, we'll hear from Powell later. Vivash, yep, that video shows what a genius he is. Oh, you're kind. Flint, I read 10. We'll find out. He'll talk. Whatever. It's okay. We'll be fine. He might make the market go higher. He might talk the market up. You have no clue. Yeah, just it's all good. If you're an option writer, you don't have to care. NVIDIA's up $21. $8.81 on NVIDIA now, up $21 a share. Uber up 47 cents, $79.56. SOFI 718, 717, 719. We're just under 720 a share on SOFI. The volume on SOFI now is approaching 48.7 million, almost 50 million. And the broker needs to buy stock. They have been acquiring since yesterday, since they've been dropping this thing. And they're trying to hold it down and buy up what's coming in. The game works until it doesn't. Eventually, the broker will get to a point where we got all we need. We can take the lid off of this thing, and off it goes. $14.54 is your target price. That will be your new floor going forward. Just a matter of time. I'm just saying. It's just a matter of time. Anyway, Flint Creek, he talks when he talks, Mr. Powell. Alberto, when he talks, we will definitely know he's speaking. There you go. There you have it, everybody. SOFI, 721. We just busted 720 right out of there. 721 now, down only 6 cents a share. That 720 barrier It's gone. There you go on SoFi. 49 million now. We're going for 50. We're on our way again. So we're only down 6 cents. The low of the day, 705. Did you get anybody? Did anyone get any? 706, 707? Anybody? I don't know. We'll find out. Giddy up, everybody. Option cash secured puts have been the move here. There were people writing cash secured puts under 7.15 a share. I know it. Congratulations. Here we go. We may go higher from here. We'll see how it runs. 720, 721 right now on SoFi. Flint sees it. Yeah, there it is, Bruce. You're right. There it goes. Giddy up, everybody. Thank you for hanging around. We are now at the thumbs up meter reading 446. Thank you, everybody. Keep those coming on in if you can. Flint Creek, kiss 705 goodbye, baby. Kiss that goodbye. There you go. Yeah, 721 now. Up 6. We're up a dime. We're down 6 on SoFi. We're up a dime on GameStop, and we're up 5 on Rocket Lab. Spire's up 38 cents. AI up 91. And NVIDIA up $22, $881. The high today already, $889.68. We're going for 900. There's no doubt in my mind NVIDIA will reach 900. Those of you writing put credit spreads, you've been writing the 700s and 720s, the 620s, and 600s, 680s and 660s and 740s and 720s. You can slowly come behind this market and just slowly follow it. 760s, 740s, 750s, 730s. Whatever you like, whether you're going to write 750s and buy 710s and take a $40 spread and have a bigger credit, totally your call. But you can look at March and April and May expiries, take big fat credits off of these trades, fold your arms and enjoy the show. Congratulations, everybody, for sure. Anyway, there it is. Do you think Rocket Lab is being held down since it hasn't moved much higher? 429, it's going to go. It will. Don't be surprised as the company comes out with more news and Wall Street will talk this stock higher. It will make its run. Alberto, another 2,000 shares at 734. I need to work on the stinker strategy here. David Duff, neat. Same with Flint, same with Honeybee. The knee emojis. Vivesh Powell, rate cuts likely at some point this year. Well, we'll see how it plays out. The Dow's up 144. We're up 26 on S&P. We're up 82 on NASDAQ. The markets are climbing, showing a better move. We're up 80, 23, up almost 24 on NVIDIA now. We're going up again. We're up $1.04 on AI. Uber up 70. SoFi 726, 727 on SoFi, unchanged. Goodbye 705. Yes, SoFi has come all the way back. It's on 50 million, 50.2 million. In an hour and 5 minutes. Everybody, watch your SoFi. Here we go. Getting better. Markets like what they're hearing and seeing. The Robert waiting game, Flint Creek. The rocket is coming in. Giddy up, everybody. $24 gain on NVIDIA. That is lovely. SoFi 726, 727. GameStop up 13 now. Rocket Lab up 6.5. Spire up 40 cents. The Apple shares are down 1 dime, 10 cents. That's it for Apple. It's only down a dime. We're about to go green on Apple, everybody. Enphase down 179. We're going to go green there. AMD is green. Adobe down 4. Netflix only down 30 cents. It's going to go green. Tesla down $4. It got down to 173.70. It's now 176.70. $3 recovery on Tesla. We're still down $4, but we are coming on right now. This market is climbing. Giddy up, everybody. Welcome to the party and to the show. I hope you're having fun here. It's nice to see you all, and it's been kind of fun stuff. DH, so much for that 701 stinker. Couldn't get it at 701. 726, 727, 725 on SoFi. We'll see if it takes a run to 750 or not, and maybe more. Brian, 450 thumbs up. Laugh out loud. Good morning, everybody. I never thought I would be that number for a thumbs up. Well done, sir. Welcome all. Not a lurker. 450 thumbs ups and climbing. Thank you all. Appreciate these. It helps YouTube to promote this channel, which means more people will be brought here, which means more people will be educated on what's going on at SoFi. They'll understand it's a good thing. This is an opportunity to get this stuff one last time. They'll understand the upside of all these other stocks. They'll understand how they can make money in this market. People who are making money writing options around here are buying up SoFi with it. This is a good thing. You want winners to buy more SoFi. That's what we're going to get here. When SoFi hits $25 a share, there'll be a bunch of millionaires around here. They will be hauling in thousands of dollars, tens of thousands of dollars in option premium, because they're going to be writing calls. They're going to be writing $30 calls when the stock's at $25. They're going to be getting dollars for them. It's going to be a wonderful thing. Giddy up. Anyway, there you go. And Brian, I also had my first margin call this morning. I have until March 8th to deposit $168 Canadian. I already did that yesterday, but interesting to see the message. This is because SoFi dropped too much. Alberto, I'm selfish. I don't want to share Uncle Bruce. Andreas, if you pick SoFi at 7:30, it's still a good buy. No kidding. Laugh out loud, Birdie. Having fun here. 726 on SoFi right now. And 15.15 on GameStop, up 15 cents. 431 up 7 on Rocket Lab. Uber's approaching $80 again, 79.77. Nvidia 885 up 25.77. AI 32.29 up $1.03. Giddy up, everybody. Robert, I have 11, 10, 9, 7, 6 September, October, November cash secured puts on SoFi. Giddy up, man. Giddy up. You're going to get rich. They're just going to hand you money left, right, and center. This stock cannot be held down much longer. They will let it go. Believe me, they will let it run. Everybody is going to be on the same page. 1454 will be the floor price of this stock. Count on it. 855 million reasons. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's what's going to happen. Don't you want to doubt me? Doubt me all you want at your peril. But that's what's going to happen. There's a reason Uber is at $79.71 instead of $42 a share. 1.7 billion reasons why Uber is climbing and will climb higher. So will SoFi. So will Rocket Lab. Between Rocket Lab and Uber and SoFi, we're talking about $3 billion. 3 billion reasons why these stocks are going higher. These shares cannot be not influenced by that kind of pressure. 3 billion reasons against these shares. They haven't got a chance to stop it. These stocks cannot be held down. Too much institutional money wants to get into these deals, and they're going to run. It's just a question of whether you get in today at 7.20, 25, 30, or you have to pay 15 and 20 because you decided finally, I guess it's right. I guess Bruce is right after all. I guess I'll pay $22 a share for the stock because it's going to go to 50. Great. Well, you could have been at 720 going to 50 instead of 23, but it's up to you. It's okay. And I'm talking to future viewers, not current viewers, because the current viewers know what we're talking about. But those out there who are not buying into this thing are losing out at their peril. But that's the market. This is how the market works. Giddy up, everybody. Yeah, there you go. Brian, Alberto, you don't have to share. Just give him more donations for pie. Vivash, Birdie, I have the same feeling. Robert, I have a whole bunch of these. Alberto, exclusive channel. How many members do you need? 1,000? Give us a number. Tell us. Brian, I can't wait till Rocket Lab hits 5 and then 7 and then 10. This is fun. Robert Benson, I have 450s, 550, $6 puts on Rocket Lab. I am set, locked, loaded, ready to rumble, baby. Let's go, indeed. Good times are coming our way. We're on the right side of this market, boy. The gamblers out there are losing their minds and getting margin calls. What can I say? Welcome all to the show. I've got to go. We now have a thumbs up meter showing 457 thumbs ups. Thank you guys so very, very much. It is so appreciated, all of you. I'll be on top of this market. Believe you me, I will not be far away watching this here all day long. Don't forget tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern time, Primetime Live with your buddy Uncle Bruce for Gold Bagel members of this channel. And if you become a Gold Bagel member, of course, you can rerun any of the shows we've ever done in the past and enjoy yourself. And don't forget, if you're a Gold Bagel member, you get to join me every morning, 8 o'clock Eastern, for the pre-alert show before I start this show at 8:30. So it gives you a little heads up as to what we're thinking about here, and we'll kind of go from there. Brian, my SOFI average is 812. I'm happy with this. You're gonna be very happy with this. You're going to be when you start writing call options and haul in 350 a contract, you're going to love your 812 average. You're just going to go, I'm getting 350 premiums out of the money contracts on a stock I paid 812 for. I like this game. Oh, you're going to love this game. Alberto Bryant, that is a nice average. Indeed, my friends. Get your fair share and enjoy the party because it's going to be one hell of a shing ding. It's going to be a shing ding. It's going to be great. All right, Uncle Bruce, this adrenaline show was great. See you tonight, Degenerate, Rich, SoFi people. Andrea, 725, baby. We're coming on here. We're coming on. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day today. Thank you, noobs, for coming in. Thank you, new subscribers, new members. We love you. Grab those classes. If you need any help, you let me know. And don't forget tonight for Gold Bagel members and tomorrow morning, I'll be back here. And you never know when I make the next video. You never, ever know. So keep an eye on the channel, subscribe, and you'll get alerts. Thank you all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Let's see here. Vilbas, I'll be very happy with my 825 average on 5,600 shares. Have started buying SoFi in my SoFi account as well. Giddy up, Alberto Beachy. These are facts. There you go, Vivesh. My average, 859. I'm hoping to keep on loading this stuff. There you go, guys. You're going to get rich. All right, 726. Right now, my opinion, you're going to make money. I really do. Thank you all. I'll see you a little bit later, definitely tonight, 7 o'clock Eastern. In the meantime, take care. This is Bruce and Auntie Jen from Palm Desert, California, wishing you the best of best, and we'll catch up with you a little later. Thank you very much, and bye for now.